Nico Müller ominously close behind him.
Wickens looking pretty comfortable out in front though, isn't he? He's just pulled a small cushion, he's stayed about the same. Oh, as they come down into the bus stop, the problem is there that if you go too tight on the entry, as we just saw there from Michael Christensen.
And rain.
Sudden downpour, Spa classic.
Buckets of rain as they, Wickens nearly drops it off the island there as they get to La Source. Now then, we're not even halfway in. This is 5 laps completed of 12. Oh my goodness me, it's an absolute downpour now. This is a quandary for the leader. Look, he's on a bone-dry track now. The question is, where is he next going to run into a wall of water? And if he does, Quaife Hobbs will hit it about the same time. Into the pits comes the number 2 car. This is Esteban Gutierrez. Well, that's a great gamble. He was nowhere near the points, still in 15th place. He's got to try and break the deadlock somehow. Of course, it leaves him half a minute behind everybody else now, but he might be in the driving seat if it really gets wet, although it was not declared a wet race at the start, which means that if it does rain heavily, then the stewards could well throw out the safety car, which means that everybody will go in for tyres, you would think.
Well, now there's a sign of a driver with some intelligence. He wasted no time at all there, did he, to make the early call to come in for wet weather tyres. Spa is well known for its crazy weather system. So as you saw, just to put that into perspective, we saw the heavy downpour on the start-finish straight, and then we cut to the next shot of Eau Rouge, which is less than half a mile away, and it was bone dry. As is the rest of the lap.
Absolutely. But this is the worry. I mean, Wickens has been through the rain. He knows it's going to be there. The team are going to be saying, it's pelting down here. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Okay, so Rossi has got a jump start penalty. So has this man's teammate, Rio Haryanto. Quaife Hobbs got away neatly, though. No dramas for him. We haven't heard about the third one yet, Mirko. But, and rain again. It's raining here, so it's sweeping in then. And that means by the time they... I don't even want to know how wet it's going to be. But again... barely, look, you can't even see where the wheels have been. Oh, it is all 3 have been found guilty. Oh, my goodness.
One of the fastest
corner on the circuit.
Wow.
Oh, and look at it. That's not just wet. That's get the life raft out. That is an ocean of water. Look how heavily it's rained. And yet they still managed somehow to get it into the bus stop.
I'm amazed,
almost all of them.
I'm amazed that they're not all diving into the pits. This is huge torrential rain.
Somebody
it's clearly
has gone
coming
in behind.
over the
2
circuit.
or 3 have gone in behind, and Wickens in trouble. He can't get it stopped. Look, he's just floating across the top of the surface. Wickens is in real trouble. The leader's gone off. And behind him, so too has Nico Müller from 3rd place. Where's Quaife Hobbs? Has he gone off as well? Yes, he's gone very wide. So is anybody going to escape La Source?
Chaos.
That's another of the Carlin cars. 11, that is Renga van der Zande. Wickens rejoins just in front of another of Lukasevich. So that was Felix da Costa stationary. That was the remaining status car of Ivan Lukasevich. Well, that is very dramatic indeed. Surely we've got to see either a safety car, red flags being waved by the marshals, and that means the race is brought to a halt. And that is bad news for everybody who is in the pit lane, but the race is definitely over for Felix da Costa and Lukasevich anyway.
Now we saw Wickens pull away pretty much unscathed.
But the green light is on at the exit of the pit lane, and they're letting cars back out on the track. What on earth is going on? Safety car is out at Spa. Looks like the red flags were a mistake then, or forgetting that you could scramble a safety somewhere in there anyway. Robert Wickens, look at that, the damage where he thumped the wall with the nose of the car, and he is still on track. Right behind him is the number 22 car of Leonardo Cordero, but that is not our leader. Our leader is car number 29, Roberto Meri. Safety car didn't get out quickly enough to pick him up, so he's out there somewhere, and he's going to have to slow right down. Now, what about this with Robert Wickens? You know, came down through an absolute lake of water there into La Source, lost the car, hit the wall, spun off, managed to get it going again. Well, there's Roberto Meri, but I thought he went through as the leader. Maybe they've shuffled them around again. But for Wickens, what were the team saying to him on the radio? You know, it's a lake here, come in, come in. But also, Esteban Gutierrez, his only championship rival, the man he has to beat, had come in. So for Wickens, if he changed to tyres to wets, which he would have wanted to in any other situation, that's it, championship over. He'd have been a lap behind, he'd have been on the back foot. So Sam, this is the crapshoot that either wins or loses the championship.
And this is where you have to dig so deep on any reserves of talent and ability you can possibly find, because still out there under these safety car laps, Robert Wickens is going around. He's got a damaged nose cone, but everything else looks okay, but he's still on slick tyres in pouring rain. And what you need to understand is that these cars aquaplane at such incredibly low speeds.
And look at the clock. We have gone from having 3 laps of Spa left to less than 2 minutes, so we're running out of time. Now the question is, how long is it going to take them to get back to the line? The safety car is, oh, hang on a minute.
Wickens doing exactly the right thing here. Clever boy, backing off, slowing the pack right down. Now, I think you can get a penalty, though, if you drop too far behind the safety car. I'm not 100% clear on those rules.
Now, that's a good question. Well, certainly in Formula One, you do for not keeping the right space, as Sebastian Vettel has shown us. But, of course, his argument is, well, I was on slick tyres. It was pouring with rain. How fast was I supposed to be going? So fast that I dangerously caused an accident in front of a packed grid who couldn't see me?
Now, this is the difference between winning the race, crossing the line with the clock on 0 seconds will win him this race. If he had to do another lap,
now what about Goody? Oh no, if he had to do another lap, him and in 5th place, the only other car not on wet weather tyres is Adrian Quaife Hobbs, who also gambled on staying out. There he is on the left-hand side. 13 seconds to go. You're going to almost see the car shuddering now as it gets to stalling speed in first gear. I mean, somebody's gone off.
I don't know if they went off or pulled off, but
it's probably gone off, accelerating up towards the bus stop and then realising that the pack in front of them was not accelerating. And what about Gutierrez? The frustration for him in 5th place. Now they get the green flag. It's a race to the line, and is Wickens going to win it?
He's already won. They've already crossed the line.
The line was further back. Yeah, sorry, that was a lake of water under the bridge. And Mary's off for another lap. He thinks there's another lap to go. He's seen the greens, but the time is up. And Wickens has won it, I think, unless they come back to him afterwards. Last lap, lap time. His fastest lap time, incidentally, a 1:41. Last lap, 4 minutes 37.689. Not going to get any prizes for speed.
We're in control of the safety car.